Thanks for joining us today at noon on this Weather Alert Day. I'm Kelly Eckerman. I'm joining Chad Crilly here in the First Alert Weather Center. We are tracking severe weather. We've already been dealing with watches and warnings. We have our reporters out now covering damage throughout our viewing area. And Chad, the threat's not over yet.
Threat's not over yet. We've been on and off the air all morning with tornado warnings. We continue to have the threat for some rotating thunderstorms as we go throughout this afternoon. And we are on Lynx 2. There we go. You're looking live at First Alert Radar, a loop over the past several hours, and you can see we had those strong and severe thunderstorms rumbling through the metro. I will say that first initial round has passed to the east of the metro now. We still are watching a couple of cells across parts of northern Missouri at the moment. One severe thunderstorm warning for Mercer and Grundy County until 12:15. We probably have some quarter-size hail and then winds likely in the range of 50 to 60 miles per hour. This is north of Trenton, but showers and thunderstorms continue to lie to the south of Trenton as well, moving in your direction. So another little line is trying to get going east of KC right now. That's what we're watching through about 6 o'clock tonight. So is the National Weather Service. We have a tornado watch that's in place. This does include Jackson County and Kansas City. I think the highest threat for today is going to be along and north of Interstate 70 across northern Missouri. That's where we could find some large hail, damaging winds, and a tornado threat. 72 degrees right now. The dew point is in the 50s, humidity 51%. It's breezy, south-southwest winds at 22 miles per hour. We're in our alert period through about 6 o'clock tonight, and then we'll start to dry out after that. Now, we want to go live to KMBC9's Dennis Evans. He is in Parkville with some damage. Dennis, what are you seeing this afternoon?
You know, it's so crazy, Chad, because if you just came out here right now and saw what the weather looks like, it's absolutely beautiful. But speaking to the neighbors in this area, we are just north of downtown Parkville on Main Street, and they said strong winds, rain came through here and out of nowhere, and the damage that it left behind. Let me just show you this. This tree, which is a couple of years, 100 years old, completely snapped in half. There were 2 breaks in the tree. There's one limb that you can see up towards the top of the hill. They said first they heard that limb snap, and then after that they heard the loud sound of the big part of the tree coming down. Now right now crews have been working trying to get that cleared out because it was completely blocking the street. They've done an excellent job of getting that cleared up. It also hit a transformer, and they said that transformer started the tree on fire, so the fire department had to come and they had to get that out. Right now it's just a matter of getting it cleared up, but they said, you know, to see a storm come out of nowhere, rain was coming sideways, the winds were blowing, they said easily somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 miles per hour. It is a miracle that more trees didn't fall down, but right now there are going to be a few homes on this street that will be without electricity for a while as crews try to get this road cleaned up on Main Street so that traffic can pass through. Now we're going to go to Matt Fleener, who is up in Clay County checking out the damage that's near Smithville.
Yeah, hey Dennis, we're right now near the Camp Branch campground, and if you've been to Smithville Lake, you've maybe heard the sound of gunshots or trap shooting that happens up here at the trap shooting range. Take a look at this building all the way up there. That's the KC Trap Shooters Club, and the clubhouse has been damaged by some severe winds. Still waiting to see if this was any sort of a tornado that went through, but again, some severe damage to that building that's up there. And John Davis with the Clay County Parks Department, the director here, is you've had quite a morning. Tell me about your morning.
Oh, a little after 10, we were in a meeting and saw the storm alerts come across the TV and on our phones and tornado warnings, so we were gathering staff to get them to shelter, and then also off the docks at the marina. And all clear was done. We found one camper trailer rolled over in Camp Branch campground. Nobody was injured. Back of the building over here, the newer gray building, roof's blown off of it, and pretty heavy damage to the Kansas City Trap Shooters Association building.
Yeah, but again, you said nobody was injured here.
Nobody was injured. Everybody's accounted for.
There's a lot of people that own boats down there at the marina. How did those boats fare this morning?
All of them were fine.
Okay.
No damage.
All right. So what's next? What are the next steps?
Waiting on the insurance adjusters to come out and take pictures, and then we'll be cleaning up a lot of tree branches and picking up debris and moving on.
Go from there. All right, John Davis with the Clay County Parks Department, thank you very much. We're going to continue to watch this cleanup that happens here at Smithville Lake throughout the afternoon. And again, that sun is shining. We'll see what happens with the weather as we move into this afternoon. Live at Smithville Lake, Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
All right, thank you, Matt. Let's take a look. This is some video that was actually sent in to us by a viewer. Brian Bartlett sent this into our newsroom. This is actually near where Matt Fleener is located right now. He lives between Kearney and Smithville, and this shows what it was like as that storm was coming in. You can see those dark clouds there. You can see that movement. And this right now, what we're looking at is a time lapse. This is showing the storms as they were rolling into the metro. And well, as you can see, as this was happening, really tough to even see much of the city at this point. Now, another impact from the weather. Earlier this morning, an American Airlines flight made an emergency landing after it was hit by lightning. KMBC 9's Martin Augustine went to KCI to check out that scene.
If you take a look back here, you'll see two American Airlines jets. The jet that's farthest away from us is the one that was hit by lightning. Flight 3661, departing just before 5:40 this morning. It was back on the ground here at KCI just before 6:30. So at some point in that 50 minutes in the air, it was hit by a lightning bolt. We don't know what sort of damage the plane may have sustained, if any. We do know that jet airliners are designed to absorb lightning strikes. Might certainly have been a start for the 42 people who were on board. Once it was back on the ground, it settled back into this gate over here, and we could see a worker checking out the tail of that jet a couple of different times up on a boom to take a closer look. We're not sure what that person was looking for, but certainly you would think it would be related to the lightning strike that happened early this morning. What we know so far, nobody injured or anything like that. What the passengers are doing, waiting on another flight or getting on board other flights, we have yet to learn. Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
Again, today is a First Alert Weather Day. Stay ahead of the storms with our KMBC 9 News app. You can get weather alerts. You can watch our latest newscast. Just search KMBC in the App Store. And Chad Crilly monitoring all of this for us, and might be a little bit deceiving. As you see, it looks so beautiful out there right now, but the threat is not over yet, Chad.
Yeah, Kelly, if you're away from the thunderstorms, the sun is shining. It's a little breezy, but it is a beautiful afternoon. Unfortunately, that sunshine may destabilize us a little more, the fuel those thunderstorms need. So here's what you need to know as we get you prepared. Our severe threat about 1 p.m. through 6 p.m. This is when that second line or area of thunderstorms is expected to form. Large hail and damaging winds are our primary concerns. That's why we've seen more severe thunderstorm warnings than tornado warnings. But yes, a tornado threat is there through the rest of the afternoon. Make sure that you have multiple ways to receive warnings, including our KMBC 9 News app. Here's the weather setup. There's a large area of low pressure to our north across Nebraska, a dry line and cold front that's now moving through our neck of the woods. So showers and thunderstorms have really blossomed in that area with some of the instability that we have out there. Looking at First Alert radar, the second round of thunderstorms is certainly starting to pick up a little bit more. You can see, in fact, as we go south from Paola to Ottawa, these isolated cells are what we're watching. Also watching more showers and storms from Chillicothe and Carrollton. So we will be keeping an eye on all of it as the afternoon goes on.